Hey y'all, it's Danielle and welcome to Let's Talk Food, where we talk about food, eat some bomb food, and talk about whatever else is on my mind. So today I have a very special guest, of course. Her name is Dyymond. She's a visual artist, creative director, and a painter. Super creative. So here's Dyymond. Dyymond is here, you guys, in the flesh. Okay, how did we meet?
How did we meet? Freshman year Chronicles. I remember one time you texted me like, it's a paint in my basement. Do you know if this is worth money? And I was like,
oh yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! I went thrifting and I found a painting that I thought was really worth something, right. And how did I even have her number?
I don't even know. And I knew nothing. I do art. Everybody comes to me for everything.
Yes,
I don't know
exactly, because she paints. So I'm like, what is this worth? What can I sell it for? She's like, I have no idea.
I was like, Google.
I guess that's how we met. I don't know. Still dope to me. That's a dope story to tell.
Right, it was.
So what do you think we're making with this?
Let me see. You got a little bit of little brown sugar, you know.
No, I have cinnamon. No brown sugar. So I have cinnamon, ground cloves.
Okay.
Chia seeds.
Oh, okay.
Baking soda, vanilla.
Baking soda.
I got baking soda.
What is that?
Yes, and almond milk and some multigrain bread. Making a nice little sandwich, maybe. What are we doing?
Is it like a bread pudding type of vibe?
No, I like that guess. That was dope, y'all.
That
was dope. Come on, she's inspiring me. That's a great idea.
Okay, so I don't know. Are we doing like breakfast food? Are we doing lunch?
Yes.
Oh, breakfast.
I feel like she's gonna get it right. It's fine though. It's fine. Get it right. You're gonna get it right.
Is it banana nut bread?
It's French toast.
Oh, all right, that was going to be my third one. That was going to be my third one.
So we're doing French toast.
Okay.
So this is pretty easy, but with this, you can tell there's no eggs and no dairy. So this is...
And this is milk?
This is, almond milk. Smell it. It smells so good.
It does? It smells sweet? What kind of almonds?
It's unsweetened almond milk at that. It smells so good.
That smells really good.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that just for the camera.
Like who?
It smells like creamer that you put in coffee. And
right.
I drink those straight.
Oh gosh. Lord have mercy.
I'm
not judging.
So for my dairy-free and egg-free French toast, we'll be mixing up 1 cup of almond milk, unsweetened, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a half a tablespoon of chia seeds, which serves as the egg replacement, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. We'll be dipping in our 4 slices of multigrain bread in this mixture. I love this bread because it's made out of, I think, over 20 different grains and seeds, and of course, because it's vegan. Make sure you check the ingredients of the bread that you're using, because many of them be slipping all kind of ingredients in there, like milk, eggs, or honey. And we'll be frying the dip slices in coconut oil, which serves as a replacement for butter.
So are the chia seeds going to expand?
So the chia seeds are used as an egg replacement.
Okay.
So they kind of thicken it a little bit. And they do something to it. Like
What's that? Vanilla?
This is vanilla, yes. And this is ground cloves.
I'm taking close notes.
Yes. We're just gonna mix this up. Here, I'll give you this to mix. You cooking today. You are cooking today. Yes. Look at her wrist. Yes. So how did you get into painting? Because a lot of artists, they have to go through something in order to feel free, in order to free themselves.
Yeah.
So what happened that you were like, you know what, this is the life I'm going to choose?
You know what? It's actually opposite for me. I don't remember a time when I wasn't an artist.
Wow.
Because I've been painting since I'm from Baltimore, so I went to middle school and high school for art. So I started in 5th grade. I went to school for fine arts. So Now, the difficult part for me is growing into who I am and separating.
So what do you feel like is your next step, really? Like, after painting, where are you going with this? Do you know yet? It's okay not to know.
Yeah, no, I've literally been telling myself it's okay to say no. Like, or you don't know. But one thing I will say that I is a pet peeve of mine. I hate when people box me in. So,
me too. This is why I don't like titles.
Hate when people box me in. So
and it's not okay. Like, it's not like you don't have to be put in a box.
And honestly, with titles, it's like society, we just categorize everything. So depending on what event I'm at, I will change my title real quick.
Yes.
Like, what do you need to be today, Diamond? Like, it's never a constant
so
thing.
Beautiful. So what I did was, since you mixed all the ingredients, we're just kind of soaking the bread. This is multi-grain bread, super nutty, just how I like it. I
love nuts.
Ooh, I personally feel the more nuts, the better. So we just really, I got the most nutty bread I could find with this, and we're just soaking it in, soaking everything in. Yes. But like you were saying, I really do feel the same way as far as being put in a box. Like, part of being an artist is being free. That's the most important part. That, like, if you're not free, you're not, you might as well not be an artist.
It's so many artists that I like feel they're free, but they're so trapped inside of their art that like so much beauty comes out of it. And like a lot of times in the art world, we have this like thing where artists are like depressed and you have to be sad to create art. And I just like changing the narrative a bit. Like, you can create art out of joy, you know. I feel like a lot of people fantasize. Some people really go through, you know, harsh times. And some people fantasize depression and like unfortunate events like that because they feel like it feeds their art. But people like need to realize you can be happy and create.
I think that's
things,
a great perspective. I like the fact that you said that because nobody talks about that. I'm doing one side right now with these.
So what's in it? Was that oil?
So instead of using butter, I use coconut oil. So coconut oil you can use anytime that you would use butter in a recipe, and it's a way healthier version. So I'm using coconut oil instead of butter.
Never cook with coconut oil. You know how to put in my hair, put on my face, put on everything.
I know, but listen, it's great with the food.
So can you also like bake this in the oven?
I've never tried that, but I'm gonna do that.
I'm curious, girl. I'm not a cooker, but you know, I think I do a little something every now and then.
Listen, this is the second time you've done inspired me to do. First it was the bread pudding.
Mind you, I never made bread pudding or French toast, but the inspiration is there.
Yes. Artists, man, you can convert your art into any avenue, I'm convinced. Because I'm convinced because the way, like, for example, my sister's into music. She's incredible. She is just... and with this, I like, do you smell it?
Girl, you know, I gotta think for bread and nuts. So, you know, I'm watering like.
Yes. So my sister, she's into music. She's super dope. She's a singer, songwriter, producer, just like a natural, just in music. So I'm around, you know, and then plus my dad is into music. So I have a very musical family. You'll see the records around in my kitchen. It's just ingrained in who I am. So I'll go in the studio and I get inspired. Even though I'm not into music, I'll go in there and like think of recipes. And it's like, you can put a creative in any creative space and I promise you they'll thrive.
This whole entire house is
a creative space.
Like, can we look at Marley on the fridge? Like, when else are you gonna walk into a fridge and see a Marley poster?
I get inspired by his music. I get inspired by music, and then I translate it in the kitchen. So I have all my records in here. I have. Oh my gosh! I want to show you this. I painted this.
Yes, auntie.
I love painting a little bit, just a little bit.
Sounds like
sounds like yes. because you know I can't do anything without doing some random stuff.
Look, I can tell you the way you handle the knife, you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Get like
oh
you.
my gosh, yo. So we're really just gonna, I'm really freestyling this, y'all. Like, my knife cuts aren't even, you know.
Look at you being humble. Now you got me humble, man.
Oh my gosh. I love bananas. And I make sure you're eating bananas with freckles. This is when they're the sweetest. They have the highest nutrient content.
Really?
They're just beautiful. Beautiful. Extra good today. Extra good today. I'm telling you, it's the freckles. I'm telling you. Yes.
Okay, maple syrup. Wait a minute.
Yeah, so we're just going to do a nice little banana topping for you. Very similar to my blueberry topping in episode 1 when we made gingerbread waffles with the blueberry toppings. This is very similar. Just going to do some bananas, and we're going to add lots of cinnamon to this. Just let that cook.
A little cinnamon.
Yes.
You know, I always thought this was the color of my complexion. It's like maple syrup, like caramel glaze.
Maybe in the summer.
Oh, so you trying to say
maybe in the
you
summer.
trying to say basically? No, I'm saying like just
in the summer.
I'm talking about overtone. Like, you know, I know my skin complexion. I'm just saying like the drizzle. Look how it drizzle over the banana.
It is pretty beautiful, yo.
This is so pretty.
Yes. So you just.
And so this topping can work for anything breakfast related. Pancakes, waffles.
Yeah. So this is like your replacement for syrup. So it's just like a way to sneak in a fruit. Okay. Instead of just doing maple syrup, sneak in a banana, sneak in some cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for you too. It speeds up your metabolism. So I try to sneak in cinnamon anytime I can. So like instead of just doing the maple syrup, we now added a fruit and cinnamon.
Look at the bubbles. Oh my
I know.
god.
You smell it though.
My mouth. Oh my gosh.
Yes, so we don't even have to cook this out for too long.
So good. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. These are like my favorite things.
Yes.
You just knew the right thing to make for me.
Exactly. Everything I make with all of my guests are extremely strategic. Extremely strategic. I don't just pick out of a hat, oh, what am I going to make with so-and-so? No. I have to meditate on it. I have to think, how can I feed this person's soul? How can I touch this person's spirit with this meal? I can't just be anything. It has to be something that really you will be able to take home with you.
So can take home like some leftovers. That's what you say.
Yo, she's funny, y'all. Funny.
That's I'm really plotting on.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna just look at this. So at this point, the bananas are fully coated with the cinnamon, and this is what we were looking for. This is it. So at this point, we can just drizzle.
Bananas look like they even changed textures. Looking all plump.
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes, this is for you.
There's something right here. You going to see me Snapchat and you send me pictures. Look what I did.
Yes, I want you to be able to.
It was so easy too. Like
yes, it wasn't time consuming.
Yes. Looks so good.
You know what? I'm actually going to one more thing so I have some raspberries in here that I had washed already. And I just wanted raspberries. I'm not really I was never really a super fan of raspberries, but I got some like 2 days ago. I got these.
Look, I'm like a little kid. Can I pull one right here?
Yes, of course. I got some the other day and I tasted it and it made me feel like love. Like it literally warmed my heart to eat one. Like I really have a connection with nature, like truly, because.
What's your favorite color to eat?
I like that question. Green. Because that's your heart chakra. Ooh, this is beautiful. Get you a nice bite. Yes. Are you ready, Diamond? Are you ready?
You about to hit me with the choo-choo train? Because that's how he's having it right now, you know what I mean?
How How do you feel?
This is even better than I expected to
Yes.
taste. What kind of maple syrup is this? This is so good. This is so good.
Yes.
That's what the taste test. I need a 4.
So how does it make you feel? How do you feel right now?
It makes me feel warm. Probably because it's fresh off the the pot. You really be out of print. Hold on.
Yes. How do you feel right now? Like,
it makes me feel comfortable. Like, bread is my comfort food.
mm-hmm.
But like the raspberry kind of hit the tang. Like,
Yes. It's unexpected.
yeah, it's like be comfortable, but not too comfortable. Cause
Yes.
I got something new coming for you.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Yes, thank you so much for spending some time in the kitchen with me.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk food.
Yes.
Let's talk this French toast.
So at the end of every episode, we take a Polaroid picture.
Okay, I'm here for it. We gotta catch the light.
Oh, right here.
Oh, you said I already know my spot.
So this is the selfie camera. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Say vegan cheese.
Vegan cheese.